Hi, this is David Terry at the Terry Law Firm. Our office handles nursing home abuse and neglect cases all over the state of Missouri. And I will tell you, this conversation that I'm going to have with you right now, I have probably 20 times a week. And that is, why are there not enough staff members at the nursing home where mom's at? I hear on almost every single phone call that I have that the nursing home was understaffed. The nursing home was understaffed. So what is the requirement? What is a nursing home supposed to do when it comes to staffing? It's very simple. In Missouri, a nursing home is required to staff with enough staff members to meet the needs of the residents. That's the key phrase, to meet the needs of the residents. Some states have a ratio. If you have 15 residents, then you're supposed to have X number of CNAs. If you have 100 residents, you're supposed to have X number of CNAs, LPNs, and RNs. Missouri doesn't have that. In Missouri, a nursing home is supposed to staff to meet the needs of the residents. So what does that mean? In a nursing home, when a resident comes in and throughout the course of their residency, nursing homes are supposed to do various assessments on each resident, and they are to prepare an individualized care plan, which is a plan of care individualized to meet the needs of that particular resident. So what they do is they do all these assessments, and then they crunch those numbers together. They put that information together, and they're supposed to come up with something called the acuity of the residents. Acuity is simply a term used in that industry that means what are the care needs of the overall residents, of the individual residents and the overall residents. So you may have one nursing home that has, say, 80 residents who are all pretty low acuity, which means that they can do things on their own. They can walk by themselves without much assistance. They can get in and out of bed without much of assistance. That's a low acuity resident. And that nursing home may not require as many staff members as a nursing home that has the same number of residents that are all higher acuity, that need help getting out of bed or need help going to the bathroom. So when we get nursing home cases in and we look into them and we begin our investigation, one of the first things that we always do is try to determine what the staffing levels were, because we look not only at what happened to the resident, but why did it happen? And that why question is almost universally not enough staffing, and that decision is made upstream at the corporate office who makes these decisions, sadly, primarily for profit. So, what is the staffing level required in Missouri nursing homes to meet the needs of the residents? And is it done? Sometimes, yes. Is it always done? Most of the time, no. And why is it not done most of the time? Because of decisions made that are based upon finances and profit. So, if you have a question about why there's not enough staff members at your mom or your dad's nursing home, feel free to give us a call, 314-878-9797. Thanks so much. Have a great day.